Tonight, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. And the New Orleans Saints taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Saints offense now getting set here and leading them out in what could be his final NFL season. The game's all-time leading passer, that's Drew Brees.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Sanders.
Looked like man coverage, able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will, and there's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether they're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone runs with him. Other times you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches up. In any event, anytime you see man coverage, you tell your guys you got to win those matchups, because if you do, you'll get the football and probably for a nice game.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Off to Alvin Kamara.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Alvin Kamara. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's good.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's good.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
He's tackled at the
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Over the middle to Smith. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. He can run for it, and he will. And down inside the 15 he goes. pick up first down, New Orleans. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
1st and goal from the 3. They'll run it with Kamara. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Ty Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. On for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was all capped on the touchdown run by Ty Montgomery. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. No return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. Chargers offense set to go to work. Leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now 2nd and 6.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 20 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
Well, it's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes a leading rusher.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Set him back 5.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. We'll get that complete to Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Herbert back to the air, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
The 26.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers, nothing.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Herbert. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. So 2 third down. Not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Michael Badgley.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score Saints 7, Chargers 3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Breeze finding Kamara. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. That'll be complete to Cook. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, they get downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Joe Reed, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and it's 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
To Joe Reed.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Austin Eckler.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sean Lattimore.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Herbert. Henry's got it. Out on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Chargers.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen.
Herbert.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st.
Down, Chargers.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Herbert's pass.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Saints 7, Chargers 6.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought
The
down.
last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9.
A 10th carry for Kamara. They'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Handoff to Alvin Kamara.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7.
His kick is good.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Thomas Morse.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On the return, it's King. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass caught by Henry. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st down.
Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Herbert. That's caught by Jackson. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he pulled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Joe Reed, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And he fires one incomplete. Joe Reed, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
to go.
To the air again, Herbert. This will be caught at around the 5. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight.
Field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Badgley able to punch this one through.
He is good.
And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7.
Saints 7.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A gain of 28.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Saints.
Again, it's Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Desmond King now to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Desmond King on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
7-yard line.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here.
A 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Julio Jones leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we take the long trip across the country, about as far as you can go. Check on the Seahawks in Seattle. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Here's Desmond King on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Desmond King on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
11 yards there, 1st down.
1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert now. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
9. Brings up 2nd.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run with Jackson out of the gun, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Nigel Bradham. It's a gain of 3. And the Chargers 1st down.
They'll run it with Jackson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up.
Now it's Jackson. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the run, this is Jackson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They get the 1st. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Jackson, his first touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's a strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Kamara. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Breeze's throw going to be caught by Sanders. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Pass midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards there. First down.
That's good for a
3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Well, pass complete here to Sanders. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
1st and 10.
Good catch there by Emmanuel Sanders, and he's exactly who you want in your locker room and who you want on your team. He can integrate into an offense quickly. He joined the San Francisco 49ers at midseason last year and had a huge impact in their run to a Super Bowl. He's a veteran receiver that everyone respects.
That's caught. It's Sanders for the Saints touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Justin Jackson.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers.
That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Chargers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. Now he'll let this one go deep right sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Now it's Kamara in the passing. They go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And down he'll go at the 25.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
A busy night continues for Kamara. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Breeze now on first down. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he gets this.
Number 22, Justin.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
23 yards.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Just 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Justin Jackson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off at his own 46.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. And a sight that's becoming familiar in this season. They remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game. That means you have the ball, you're in control, you dictate the final part of this ball game, and they did exactly that.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that